If you keep relapsing, even though you genuinely want to quit porn, it's not because you're weak. It's because there's a default lust setting in your brain that is causing you to fail. But the good news is that you can deactivate it. And that's what I want to show you how to do in this video. My name is Sam Tielemans. I'm a licensed therapist. And after working with men on this issue for over 15 years, I want to show you the thing that nobody addresses. And once you see it, you're going to realize that you've been trying to fix the wrong thing this entire time. Here's where most men just feel hopeless and angry. They already know it's a problem. They already know that porn is having such negative consequences in your life. And you've probably told yourself 100 times that you're done. And then you went and did it again anyways. And that breakdown between wanting to quit, but still doing it anyways, is one of the biggest things that makes men feel broken. It's almost like if you really wanted to stop, then you would have stopped by now. But that gap is not a character flaw. It's a problem in the wiring of our brains. So here's what I mean by that. Your brain does one thing above everything else. It tries to get away from pain as a survival mechanism. And that's true for both physical and emotional pain. So when something hurts and you don't have a good way to fix it, whether it's stress or shame or just that feeling that you're not enough, then your brain goes looking for relief. And at some point, you learned that pornography works. It's one of the fastest ways to make pain stop because it floods your brain with dopamine. So once you figure that out, the brain starts to use that as its strategy. When pain shows up, here's the exit. Over time, this pattern becomes automatic. The pain builds up, the urge shows up, and then before you know it, you're already clicking and scrolling and your phone is in your hand before your thinking part of your brain even knows what's happening. And that's the key word, the thinking brain. Because you actually have two systems running at the same time. The thinking brain knows that this is hurting your life. It knows that you don't want this anymore. It can list every reason to stop. But your emotional brain is on a different channel and it doesn't care about any of that. It's in pain, and it knows what it needs to make it feel better. So when the emotional brain kicks in, the thinking brain is going to lose every time. It has nothing to do with weakness. It has everything to do with the fact that the emotional brain is older, faster, and stronger. The survival instinct is stronger than anything else. So that's why just remembering the reasons why that you shouldn't be doing this doesn't work, is because reasoning lives in the thinking part of the brain. The urge doesn't even speak that language. It's on the emotional part of the brain. So that's why every tool that you've ever tried doesn't work, like willpower and filters and accountability. Those are all thinking brain tools. But by the time the emotional brain takes over, the thinking brain just isn't strong enough to overpower the emotional brain. You need tools that work on the emotional level if you actually want to quit porn for good. And this is where the neuroscience actually gets useful, because the same system that's been driving the relapses, you can learn to catch it and override it before it even fires off. And I want to give you some tools so you can actually do this. The first one is the first domino question. After a relapse, or the next time you feel an urge building, I want you to ask yourself one question. What was the first domino? Don't ask, how do I stop this? It's too late for that. The question is, what happened earlier today that started this chain? Was it a conversation where you felt dismissed and you didn't say anything? Or maybe you just woke up carrying something heavy or stressful. Or maybe there was a moment where you felt like you were a disappointment to your wife, your kids, or yourself, and you just kept moving on and you didn't deal with it. When all of that burden of the emotional pain that you feel, when it remains unresolved, it'll eventually turn into an urge. Those are the roots of the porn addiction. And if you don't identify and resolve them, then they will keep stacking up, and that's what pushes over those set of dominoes. It will lead to another relapse, even if you don't want it to happen. This is how you start working with the emotional brain instead of just blindly trying to resist the urge at the last domino. After a slip, like I said, you can work backwards. What was I feeling in that moment? When did I first notice feeling off? What was happening before? What led up to this? The goal is not to beat yourself up. It's to notice the chain. Understand what the first domino is, because when you start working with the emotional brain instead of arguing with it at the last domino, that's how you're actually going to be able to break free. So now that you know how to identify the first domino, the next question is, Well, what kind of domino is it? Because not every urge stems from the same place. And that answer changes everything about what you do next and how to resolve it, which is tool number 2. You name the category of the urges because there are 3 different types, and each one requires a different approach. If you use the wrong one, it doesn't matter how hard you try, you're going to end up relapsing anyways. So by understanding the 3 different types of categories, you can avoid all of this in the first place. The first category is emotional coping. When something hurts, maybe it's low self-esteem, or a belief of not being enough, or somehow thinking like, well, I always fail, something's wrong with me. Or maybe it's something that happened earlier, whether it's a fight or a moment of rejection, a feeling of loneliness that never got dealt with. Either way, the emotional brain feels that, and then it tries to escape that pain, and it knows that porn is an exit. This is the most common category. The second one is a habit. Nothing necessarily hurts, it's just your brain built this automatic loop every time there's a specific situation or place or time of day. Maybe you're lying in your bed at night and you grab your phone before you go to sleep and you're just going to unwind for a minute on social media. Or maybe you're on the couch and you're just relaxing at the end of the day. It's not necessarily pain that triggers it, but it's just the same time, same place. The third category is just a normal physical drive. It's just your body doing what it's designed to do because we all have a normal sex drive. Sometimes it's just biology when we feel a sexual desire. And that doesn't need to be resolved. It just needs to be redirected. So here's why naming the categories matters so much. It's because tools like exercise and push-ups and journaling, those habit level tools aren't bad, but they don't address the emotional level category of urge. Going for a run doesn't help you feel like you're enough. It doesn't resolve feelings of rejection that have been sitting with you all day. So when you apply that habit level tool with an emotional level problem, nothing is going to change. And then you're going to think that you failed again when you didn't. It's just that you had the wrong tool. You had the wrong category. So you have to name it first. And once you know what you're actually dealing with, then the right tool becomes obvious. If you're lonely, then you need connection. If you're stressed, you need to identify and resolve the open loop that's weighing on you. Approaching things like this is how you can actually break the porn addiction without needing any willpower at all. You just need to work on the right level, and then you'll finally make progress. So please keep this in mind, that the reason that you're relapsing doesn't have anything to do with you not having enough discipline or not wanting it enough. It's that the thinking brain is trying to solve a problem that lives in the emotional brain. But the good news for you is that now you know that this pattern exists and you know how to deactivate it by addressing the root domino, working on the emotional level, and actually being able to break this cycle for good. So if this resonates with you, drop a comment in the section below. Are your urges mostly coping, habit, or biology? Once you identify that and drop it in the comments, you'll be able to know what step to take this week so you can actually resolve it.